What's going on, gamers? This is Ben, and welcome to Minimalist Video Gamer. Today we're going to talk about GI Joe Operation Blackout. Here I have it on the Nintendo Switch. I want to say right off the bat that the control, I don't know if it's the control of the character or just the gameplay itself, but it's a little sluggish. It seems like it moves a little slow, especially when you're trying to run around and shoot people, which is all that this game is. It is GI Joe, and if you grew up in the 80s or 90s, you probably know, or I would think you might know, about GI Joe, Real American Hero, the cartoon, the comics, the action figures. And if you don't, that's okay. Because I think with this game, what they tried to do was get some of the nostalgia, but also modernize it for a new generation of kids that might see this and think, whoa, what is all this? These colorful characters, this looks awesome. And I admit, it does look pretty good. The art style isn't my favorite when it comes to your character select. You kind of get a better look at the characters, and I think it looks it's not great. Here I have it on Lights Out. This is like level 3, and this is the second difficulty, so it's called Government Issue is what they say. Out of 4 difficulties, this is the second one, so it's not all the way easy, which is probably what I should have done to begin with. Look, the game, first of all, like I said, is sluggish. So when you're running around, it can be kind of difficult to shoot characters. You're shooting at these robots or whatever, the Cobra enemies, and nothing happens. And then you have your sidekick over here who doesn't do anything but get in your way. I mean, I never saw, there he goes, he shot once. I saw him shoot maybe once or twice the whole time. And after that, he just runs in my way and runs around. And it's like, dude, what kind of AI is this? You're supposed to be helping me. But I would think you'd have a better time if you just put it on easy and ran through it, because then you get the the nostalgia feel of running around being a GI Joe and shooting stuff. But if you look at some of the things like the voice acting and the sluggish gameplay, it can wear on you, especially if you're playing for longer than an hour or so. I would imagine it would have to get pretty repetitive and boring.
Together we win.
This is cool. It's very cool. This is all like, they probably sat around and said, well, how do we get 80s and 90s kids grown-ups to buy this now? And this is it. They were like, well, you should let them play Cobra. They want to be all the ninjas and be all the bad guys and be all the wild characters you can be, right? You can be Roadblock, Dukes, Storm Shadow, Snake Eyes, Cobra Commander. I mean, it's awesome, right? And this level itself isn't that bad, but the control, your car goes automatically, your tank. So it's little things like that where the tank just drives by itself. There's no way of stopping it, so you're hitting almost everything. And then sluggish gameplay, and then the shooting. I mean, you got to shoot these things. This is average difficulty, and I've got to shoot these things forever just to get them to explode. It's ridiculous. I got this for free, okay? I had a gift card, and I said, you know what? It's 20 bucks. I got a gift card that covers it. I'm going to get it. And for me, it was free, so I don't regret it. I think it's cool. I'm going to finish playing it. I'm going to put it on easy and try to beat the whole thing because I want to see the rest of it because I think it looks cool. It's got a lot of potential. If you can forgive the sluggish gameplay and the unnecessarily hard gameplay because of the flaws in the game, it's definitely cool. And if you can get it for 10 bucks, that's where the sweet spot is. Because if you grew up in this era, or maybe you didn't, you're like, a younger person, you young people, and you're playing this, you see it and you're like, oh, that looks cool. I kind of heard about that, or I didn't, and it just looks cool. Then maybe you might like it. It's not the best game at all by any means. It's got a lot of potential, and if you put it on easy and go through it, you probably enjoy it more just for what it is. So with that, I'm just going to leave you here with this last bit right here. When I lost here on this level and the game over screen came up, it crashed. I couldn't leave. I'm mashing A to try again because I wanted to keep playing. Okay, I pressed A, I don't know how many times. Try again, return to menu, nothing worked. I pressed every button on the controller until I finally said, I'm just going to press the home button and I'll play something else. So I'll leave you with that. This is Ben with Minimalist Video Gamer. Thanks for watching.